pretty shy. You know, it's I met Atomy 5.5 years ago. You know, my life is totally different now. You don't know my before. Before Atomy, it was really tough. You know, normal guy. It's not even normal. I was below normal. Not mentally. Here is really normal. But my business is not normal. And my health is really good, so I made 4 babies. So because of that, we in trouble because we have a lot of expenses. That's why even though I'm making, that's not a lot of money, but it's not really small. I was making $800 a week, but $800 a week wasn't far enough to pay more than $2,000 rent, 2 cars, all the diapers and formulas, and food and education. Not enough, not at all. I couldn't go to a haircut, and my wife doesn't go haircut at all. My wife doesn't buy clothes at all because we need to survive, right? We don't have extra money to spend on extra things. We have to use every single penny to live. I think to survive, we have to use very, very wisely. Otherwise, really, really tough. That was me. Especially when you have 4 children. They don't stop. They just eat, poop, eat, poop, eat, poop, eat, poop. They don't stop. They don't care I don't have money or not. They just, if they don't see the McDonald's, they have to go to McDonald's. And then they cry until we go crazy. I'm like crazy because you cannot help. If you have money, okay, let's go have McDonald's. Really simple. But for babies, I have to make them to give up going McDonald's. I have to make them to give up whatever they want to do. It was really tough. What do you think? You guys have babies, right? It was really tough. If you have enough money, it's okay. All right. If you wanna go eat outside, let's go eat outside. If you wanna go vacation, let's go. Here, there's a lot of benefits when you have money. I'm not talking about the money is the destination. Money is the tool to make you to be happy. If you are without money, it's really, really tough. I was there, I've been there. So Atomy is like a miracle to me. I was praying God that, you forgot something. I have babies. Bible says, don't worry about eating, feeding, clothing. Don't worry about it. But I have to worry every single day. Every single day. And I have to fight with my babies, making them give up. And I'm praying, God, this is so tough. And these 2 young babies, the boys, they are tough. The girls, on the two girls and 2 boys. That's my children. These 2 girls is easier, but these 2 boys, very tough. They don't give up. They cry. They don't care. The people are looking at them. They don't care. They just cry. It was so tough. So, but 2010 May, what miracle happened? I met a lady. This lady asked me, "Do you know Atomy?" Real, famous question. Something that you have to speak, to be successful in Atomy. Do you know Atomy? She asked me. My answer was, no. Of course I don't know. So I said no. She said, oh, She start to explain things. Network marketing. That's network marketing. Okay. No, thank you. I try to get away. Why? Network marketing. Because I've done 4 times before. I know network marketing doesn't work. But she doesn't give up, you know. So that's how I started, and I went to the first seminar. You know, if you have a smartphone or phone, I'll tell you, only those people who has contact, only those people who's expecting calls from Obama or Hillary, those people can live on. Otherwise, turn it off. Obama, Hillary, or anybody else, those people. If you're expecting the call, it's okay to leave it on. But and the network marketing is, what is network marketing? Network marketing sounds really guilty. Why? Because it's multi-level marketing. It has many levels. You have your partners, and then your partners, their partner, and their partner, their partner, their partner. All these people's volume, I'll be overriding, and because of that volume, I'll be making money. Sounds really guilty, right? Because whenever I try to touch people, try to recruit people, it's the thing is, if they purchase a product, I'll be making money. I'm getting benefit out of this volume, right? So it's like when you approach people, they feel like, oh, you're approaching me because you need me, right? But there was network marketing before, but in Atomy was totally different. That's what we learned, right? That's what you know. That's what most people know now. But it was totally new to me. Network marketing is something that you have to make them to purchase over and over and over. And every time they purchase, you have to go to them and kind of beg people, please. But in Atomy it was different. Because in Atomy, nobody's buying products because of me. Not because of me. In Atomy, people buying products because they need it, because they like it, because they are satisfied with the quality and the price together at the same time. Otherwise, they don't buy because we don't have any obligation, zero obligation, right? So that's why Atomy is not business-driven business, but it's consumer-driven business. Consumer. We don't hurt consumers. We actually satisfy consumers. And these satisfied consumers, they don't go outside. They love Atomy products. Raise your hand if you love Atomy products. Everybody, I see. Everybody, they love Atomy products because it works for them. And they love the price also. And then there's a chance that we could start our own business. Zero risk. So it's easy to talk to people without giving them any burden. Hey, try it. See if you like it. If you don't like it, return it. If you like it, keep buying from me as a member. Become a member. That's all we need. It's kind of hard here. Sorry. That's all we need. So that's why we need to make them to try our product. So it's to be successful is so simple. Just 2 words. Number 1, try it. Number 2, let's go to seminar. That's all you need to say. Simple enough to be successful. You don't have to be like intelligent. You don't have to be beautiful. You don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to know a lot of people. You need to have a desire to be rich. Do you want to be rich?
Yes.
Only one person?
Yes.
Yes. I'm making kind of like $20,000 every single month. Right? It was $800 a week before. Now it's $5,000 a week. But not $800 a week. At the time, I was working almost 12 hours. More than 12 hours every day. I have to get up 5 o'clock in the morning and then go to work. And when I come back, it was like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. So how many hours I'm working? Almost like 17 hours, something. 14 hours. A lot of hours anyway. Every day. I cannot stop working. I have to be working all the time. But 5,000 a week now, how much I'm working? Oh my God, today I was dying, driving 6 hours. But I'm still making money. All I did today was driving a car and talk to Eunice Han about this business, about people, about those days that we met in the first place. That's all I did, and that's all we did. But she's making money, I'm making money. It's getting easier and easier and easier. Why? Because I worked so hard the first 4 years. That's network marketing. Network marketing is something that you build and then you get advantage over and over and over. If you call this is guilty, you have to overcome this because you don't hurt anybody. Customers are satisfied. They don't spend money for nothing. They spend money for something. They're getting something, and they are so satisfied. That's so really simple. So everybody get excited very easily in the beginning, but later you get excited. Oh, it sounds really simple. I could be successful. That I can do. I could tell them, try, let's go. That's what Jason said. Try this product and let's go. Nobody listened to me. Why? Because this is network marketing. Just because this is network marketing, they don't accept you. And they know you. And you're talking about success. You're not a successful person. You're not qualified to talk about success. Right? So that's why it's not easy. The product itself, it works perfectly. The product works much better than you work. Doesn't matter how beautiful you are, doesn't matter how give a speech, they don't accept you, but they try the product, they accept it. They try one toothpaste, they like it. They try one pamphlet, they like it. They try shampoo, they love it. They try body lotion, they like it. Detergent, they like it. They don't listen to you. So you have to keep asking them to try until they try. You have to keep asking them to come to the seminar until they come to seminar because they don't listen to you. You have to keep trying and trying and trying and trying until they come to seminar. Because they don't trust you. But if they come here and see people who are successful already, they may rethink again. Oh, that might be work. That might work. See, Jason is making money and he's a proof. In fact, in Atomy, we have global business. Atomy is growing globally right now. You know that, right? We are in US, Canada, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore. We just opened Cambodia. But except for Cambodia, all these countries are advanced countries, right? They are all good countries. Except for Cambodia. Cambodia, they are like developing country right now. But except for Cambodia, every country is so far US, Canada, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore. These are all advanced countries. But think about advanced countries, their growing rate. What is the growing rate? The economy is growing rate. How many percent do they grow? About 2 to 4%. That's the growing rate. So if you're doing a business in these countries, probably your average growing rate would be 2 to 4%. So what if you keep doing your business? Do you think you have a bigger business in like 5 years later? I don't think so. That's when you're lucky, right? Most people close after like 5 years, 7 years, they close. But in Atomy, we've been growing 30 to 40% every single year. in these countries. Every single year. What does that mean? It works. It works on advanced countries because of the quality. And it works on the developing countries because of the price. It works everywhere. It works everywhere. And Atomy's cosmetics, is skincare product, right? Atomy's skincare product is the #1 selling skincare product in South Korea. You know, South Korea is the most competition country for cosmetic field. Every single cosmetic company goes to Korea first. And if they succeed, they work in everywhere. Probably you didn't know, but we've been growing 30 to 40% every single year, almost for 10 years. And we are going so many countries. We just opened Cambodia, but we go to Philippines, and then Malaysia, and Mexico, and many countries. We have whole South America is empty. Only 3 countries open in Southeast Asia. So many countries in Southeast Asia. And European countries, India, Russia, Africa, China. How many people in China? We don't know. They don't know. They don't even know. And they allow Chinese people to bear more than 2 babies now. By law, they could have only 1 child until recent year, but they could have 2 children now. So it's gonna, you know. Even though we have a growing so many percentage, another thing that you have to know is we never raise the price until this moment. And think about it. You know, every single company, if it sells really well, and if they have a more demand, they raise the price. Why they raise the price? Because the price goes up to make this product? No. They just raise the price because, oh, we could ask more. They need it. We could ask more. But in Atomy, we never raise the price so far. Of course, we cannot guarantee they're not gonna raise the price in the future either. We cannot guarantee that if they have to raise the price, they will raise the price. But so far, they didn't raise the price because we are growing, and we are doing many mass production. We are saving money. He's cutting the price. He's cutting the cost, so that he could give it back to us. For almost 10 years, he never raised the price. In fact, he actually lowered the price. Did you know that? You know, him or him started from 30 packages in a box, right? And because it sells more, he could save more, and he wants to give back to us. He went to 42 packages, and 48 packages, and 54 packages, now 60 packages without raising any penny for 10 years. We are so lucky to have our CEO. We never see a CEO like this. Never see it. You know, let's say there's a company copy our business model, and we are competing each other. Do you think we could compete? No, because whoever tried to do same business model like Atomy, they will lose. Why? Because our company is not designed to make money. You know, every single company, their goal is to make a profit as much as possible. That's their goal. But in our company, our main goal is to be survive. Our main goal is survive. Our CEO said, if the company just survive, that's okay. We don't have to make more money to pile up with the cash in the bank account. We don't have to do that. We just give back because it's working. Not because he's an honest guy, not because he's a good guy, but because he's a smart guy. He said, I'm not a good person. I'm just smart. Smarter than other people who are running a company. Because other people who's running a company, the business model they're doing is they could take money as much as possible from the customer's pocket. See, how much do I have to charge? the maximum benefit, maximum price, how much can I charge so that people should buy this, right? But in Atomy, doesn't matter how much is the cost, make it. And if we make a mass production, we'll save even more and make it automation and just put a little bit margin and sell all over the world. That's our CEO. And 2016, we'll do $1 billion sales volume in 2016 in Korea. In Korea. What does that mean? $350 million will come back to us as a commission. Because the law is only 35% of the sales volume will go back to people like us as a commission. So $350 million will come back to us as a commission in Korea. In Korea. That's a Korean. And the US volume is growing, right? Think about it. Let's compare with Amazon. Amazon and Atomy. Oh, they start with the A, right? So if you ever build a company, start with the A. What's the difference? What's the difference? They are doing great right now, right? They are doing great. I love Amazon.com too. I buy a lot of products. My kids, they know my password, and I have a Prime membership. Whatever they like, even $10 they could click. 2 days later, boom, I have it. They order whatever they want. I made a credit card connected, and they buy what. And so it's like I'm spending almost $700 on Amazon.com every single month. That's how much we buy now. But the difference is, whatever profit they make goes to stockholders. The owners taking the profit. But in Atomy, profit comes back to people like us. So we are like a partner with the Atomy. Right? You never ask, what is Amazon's compensation plan? Does anybody know Amazon's compensation plan? They don't have it because they don't share the profit with us. But Atomy has a compensation plan. Why? Because that's the way they share the profit with us. So we share the profit, and these partners usually in people like us. People like who need money. Extra money. Who wants extra $100? Almost everybody. You don't need an extra $100? If I want give away $100, would you take my $100?
Yeah.
But those people who has a Amazon.com stock, they are making like $100,000 every single month. If I give them $100, I don't need it, right? They don't take my $100, but you guys taking my. If I give away, of course, right? This much money will come to people like us. This much money, and then it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it becomes $100 billion. You know what? $35 billion will be given to people like us. You know, when I was making only $800 a week, I have to give up so many things just to survive. I have to give up everything. Not me. Not only me, my children, my wife has to give up so many things. But now we're losing patience. Before, if I want to buy computer accessories, I have to think. Do I really need this? Do I really need to buy this to do my business? I have to think like a month. But now, I think I need it. Okay, buy it. It doesn't work. Okay, buy another one or something else. I'm losing patience. If I need it, I'm buying right away. See, we are spending a lot of money, and we going to a restaurant whenever we feel like to go out, whenever. We're spending a lot of money, right? See, if you make extra $2,000 every single month, what would you do? That's the key. That's the key. Our job is to make extra $2,000 every single month. You know, think about the extra $2,000. That's it. $2,000, extra $2,000. Actually, what I did was, I was making little over than $1,000 a month from Atomy. I went for full time. Why? Because I think I could go faster. The faster is better. Don't try to take a long time. Oh, you know, I'll do it like 3 years. I'll take a longer time. I'll go slowly. That's selfish. No one wants to follow that leader. People usually follow the leader who wants to go faster, who has passion. You know, I'm gonna make it happen in 3 years. I'll finish in 3 years and live forever without making money anymore. Think about it. I worked so hard for 4 years in the beginning, right? And then I'm making $20,000 every single month. And then do I have to worry about making money in the future too? I don't. I'm done making money. Money just keep coming to me. I don't have to worry about, oh, how much will I making next month? I don't have to worry anymore. Even my children, they don't have to worry about making their money. I told my daughter, honey, you don't have to study if you don't like to study, to go to college, to get a job. You don't have to. If you want to go, go. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. Choosing the major is totally up to you. Don't think about making money. Okay? Making money shouldn't be the option, shouldn't be what is at the parameter to choose your major. Just if you feel like to do it, if you think you're good at it, then go for it. Never think about making money. Never think about, following the money. And she didn't study well before. And I started telling her, you don't have to study if you don't want to study. Just feel free. Now she's doing better. Because she's not doing what she doesn't want to do, but she wants to do something she wants to do it. Now she's getting a better result. $2,000 a month, that's the key that you have to follow. We call it auto sales master. Auto sales master. I wasn't an auto sales master yet, but I became a full-time. And I became full-time and I put my neck. If I'm not making money, I'll be dead. We'll be doomed. We'll be ruined. Why? Because even though $800 a week, I quit the job. That was the biggest income at that time. But I have to choose. Actually, my sponsor told me, Jason, yes, I think you have to do a full-time. And I said, do you know how much I'm making? Yeah, you're making more than $1,000 a month, not a week. And you're asking me to do the full-time? Because my sponsor, she just graduated the elementary school. She never went to middle school, high school, college, never. I think she doesn't know about America. We have to pay the rent, we have to pay the car payment, insurance, all the things. I need some amount of money every single month to survive, and she doesn't know that fact. Because Korea they have a different situation. So that's why she doesn't know. And she is telling me that you have to go to full-time. I asked why. Because If you do here and here, 50-50, you're not getting result. You have to go faster. I know that. And she asked me, do you have a full faith that you could be successful in Atomy? I said, 100%. I said, 1000%. See? If you're a leader, if you have a faith, you have to go for it. You have to follow it. Then the door will open for you. That's what she said. She didn't, I couldn't believe her education level is only like an elementary school. I couldn't believe it. She's so smart. And I said, I'm making only $1,000 a month. What if I don't make certain amount of money in certain amount of time? I'll be doomed. Would you be responsible for me? That means, if I cannot make enough money, can you, help me somehow? That's normal thinking, right? So I asked her, and she said, no. She said, no. I said, I was a little bit hurt. And I said, why? You asked me to go full time, I'll do better. That it's gonna help you, right? To build your business. Of course, it's my business also. You could help me a little bit, right? But she said no. And she said the reason why. If I say yes, you wouldn't do your best. You have to do your best. You have to put your neck. Then you will make it happen. Wow. I was hurt, but that's so true. So I had to think. I told my wife, honey, I'm gonna go full time. She said, you must be crazy. How much make you? And I told my couple of friends, you must be crazy. I'm crazy. Everybody told me crazy. $1,000. And my rent was over $2,000. But I made a decision. I went full time. Of course, a lot of people ask me, how did you survive? How did you survive? Well, if you try enough, there's a way you could survive. If you just try, there's a way. There's a way. If you put your neck, nothing's impossible. Everything's possible if you put your neck. So what's the difference between people who does it as a part-time and who does it full-time? What's the difference? Who does it as a part-time, if Atomy works, good. It doesn't work, let me try more harder. It doesn't work, maybe I should slow down a little bit. If it works a little better, maybe it's working a little more. If they're making $2,000, I could